What's cracking, everybody? Benny Lava here with you on behalf of WSJefe, bringing you another commentary for Starcraft 2. This is really funny. We ran into another working stiff. He is playing Hyperforce. Jefe asking, you can tell by the chat here, asking, hey, is this Meatwad? And his reply is, oh my god. So we randomly ran into him. He is playing with two other random people. And he is spawning as a Zerg here. Hyperforce is Mongo's brother. You guys all know who Mongo is. He is the subscriber assassinator. And Yolonda welcoming Hyperforce to this game. He says, oh, you're Mongo's brother? Then you're gonna die. So, here is Hyperforce here on the right side of this map. This is Ulaan Deeps. Again, this is a 3v3. They are on the right side of the map. We are on the left side of the map. Let us introduce Hyperforce random teammates. On the middle part is PoPz spawning as the red Terran. And kaivang spawning as the teal Terran. So 2 Terran and a Zerg against your working stiffs. Yolanda Vega spawning as the... what is this? What color is that? Burgundy Zerg. On the lower part of the map, I am here in the middle, spawning as the yellow Terran using Puchkoo's account. And on the north part of the map, spawning as the orange Zerg is Jefe. So, this is... I think our plan was, to hit Hyperforce as soon as possible, just because, that's how we do. That's how we roll. So we are trying to scout. I believe this is Jefe's overlord trying to take a sneak peek as to where Hyperforce is. Hyperforce hasn't played a lot with us. I'm not sure. I believe he got the game pretty early, but I'm not sure how often he's played. But he doesn't usually play with the main group of the working stiffs. So here is Jefe Zerg rallied to find out where Meatwad or Hyperforce is located. That Zergling going down while he expands to the south part of his base. So again, Hyperforce doesn't really play with us a lot, so this was the most random thing we came up with. We had played a couple games before this, and I believe Yolanda was working on a build, which you guys will see here. So, Jefe bringing in a Zergling and finds Hyperforce's base and starts to ping it. And we see that he is going roaches. So that is our scouting for now. We don't even care who these other two are. We're just out for some Meatwad. That is his nickname that was given to him. I don't know which one to use. I will use either or, whatever comes up. So Yolanda Vega doesn't really have much. He just has a spawning pool, creating a spire, and an infestation pit. Already expanded here. I have not expanded. Looks like I am going for heavy infantry build. Scan going down by one of the Terrans here. Trying to find out what we have. This guy doesn't look like he has much. Kaivang doesn't have too much in his base at the moment. And Hyperforce is just building up more roaches and lings. Notice his overlords are happily patrolling, being cordial with each other, saying, hey, what's up, what's going on? Just gonna be going back and forth. Here I have some forces here, some marauders mixed up with some marines. Just saying what's up to Jefe. I guess this is our rally points. While Hyperforce is using his overlord to just patrol in and out of his base. What I didn't realize in this map is that in order, I think I was trying to rally it. You can see here on the mini map, these Zalnaga watchtowers. I was trying to rally it, but I did not realize that you have to destroy these destructible rocks in the middle here, or where's that other part, or here, in order to get to this little island. So here goes our first harassment of hyperforce. It does not look like I have enough. I have just two marauders. Two marauders go down very quickly. Some reinforcements, but that is not going to be enough to counter this amount of lings and roaches with the reinforcements of his teammate. Again, we are not focusing on these other two guys whatsoever. We are just out to get Meatwad. Yolonda trying to be sneaky, throwing down an expansion, but Jefe attacks with his banelings and does a massive amount of damage on PoPz's marines and marauders with those banelings, busting a nut all over their face. Looks like the units here are rallied to each other, so they are just gonna go happy along all over the place. Kaivang with a force, gonna go for my base, I believe. Sieging up these tanks, gonna get vision soon, and gonna be destroying a whole lot of things. I have nothing. I will heavily rely on my teammates to save me. Will it happen? Looks like Hydras are coming down from Jefe, but I come in with Stim Marines going straight for the siege tanks. Notice how you just want to go up right next to them. And here comes Yolonda's infested Terrans spawning up, getting pooped out, and finally saving my ass over here. Hyperforce with roaches. I'm gonna go into this trap. Nice microdoe going away from all these attacking units. So I did lose some, but you know, not too much. I can rebuild fairly quickly. These infested Terran just blowing up. So more roaches and lings. Hydras coming out for hyperforce, while you can see Yolanda Vega being snicky and just gonna be going around here with his handful of pooping infestors. Why is it green? I mean, what do these infestors eat that make their shit green? So no overlords whatsoever. I believe oh, there goes a bunch of infested terrors right now into the mineral line. These spine crawlers, not a chance. Yolanda retreats here to the left side while these roaches are gonna come in and help out. Although Yolanda's losing all these infested Terrans, really he's not losing any units. His infestors are safe and sound, and all he wasted was just energy, which he is gonna rejuvenate while he's just down burrowed. Once again, throwing in more infested Terrans. Hyperforce is gonna be countering with all these units. Yolanda's still in the base. Hyperforce, I believe, doesn't know that these overlords cannot detect burrowed units. I'm not sure if at this point of playing StarCraft 2 he knows that you need to build an overseer to be able to detect any cloaked or burrowed units. Jefe coming through. I can see in the minimap a Congo line of banelings, hydras. Just gonna go in. These Terra not gonna do any damage. Where's Jefe going? He is just trying to decide where to go. But of course, Hyperforce's base, and all those Zerglings are just busted a nut and just melted away right there. What did I just do? I fucked it up. Alright, so let's watch that again. So again, Jefe deciding where to go. These Lings are just gonna be totally annihilated by these Banelings. But these Hydras are gonna be no match for Hyperforce's Roaches and Hydras with +1 upgrades. Reinforcement Banshees for PoPz, while these Hydras are stuck in a corner and just gonna be totally killed right there on the spot. I have my expansion going down, up and running, saturated but not having any of these lesbian geysers, as I'm gonna call them now. Not Vespian geysers, but lesbian geysers that need to be filled. Yolonda with a bunch of Zerglings as well. And PoPz, let's take a look at Hyperforce's teammates. Once in a while we should check in. Has some Marines, has some Marauders. Kaivang, not much either. He just has a few Marines, dual tanks, some medevacs, but doesn't really have anything. Yolonda expanding to the gold minerals here on the top center of the map. And this guy should think about expanding as well, since he will be mined out very soon. I am missing this. More infested Terran being thrown down by Yolonda. Here's Yolonda's infestors taking out the expansion, taking out his main, and Hyperforce asking, what kind of strategy is this? This is the working stiffs strategy. So to just be annoying with these infested Terrans, and he basically went in, destroyed his main, and went in as well from this cliff and destroyed his expansion. So I am too late to the party here. I have nothing to destroy besides these attacking units. Hyperforce again tried to expand, but Yolonda pooping in some green stuff and destroying everything. I don't believe Hyperforce canceled that, so he just wasted his minerals. 200 minerals left for Hyperforce. Here comes my Marines against these Hydras and Roaches, and I scan to get some vision, and I totally take out those remaining forces of Hyperforce. So Hyperforce is being revealed for the second time again. Here comes PoPz. A little bit too late to help defend what is left of Hyperforce's base with some of these Cloak Banshees. So Banshee's gonna try to destroy this, but I believe, I'm not sure if I have any more scans left. There it is, there's some scans. Gonna be able to take out these Banshees, no problem. Hyperforce with an evolution chamber left. Still 205 minerals. Not sure if his teammates are gonna be giving him any minerals whatsoever. Throwing down an expansion here as well, while Kaivang tries to prohibit it from going down, but is unsuccessful. And I missed this whole thing. Oh my goodness. You see this just Congo line of units going down here. Jefe destroying PoPz's base. Reinforcing Zerglings going in. Not even gonna try to lift off. PoPz is down. Hyperforce leaves the game. Not gonna be able to build up whatsoever.